Day 302 of Everyday Bible with Ada Ukabia. John chapter 11. We get moments in our life when God could be like saying they silent. When it can be like say help, they delayed. When prayers be like say they don't even answer them at all. This chapter we'll go read today. We go find a story we go remind us that divine delays no be denial. We go take a walk through the story of Lazarus, a man whose death can become the stage for God's display of love. We go start the lessons from verse 2 when they remind us, say, this Mary, when they mention today, that the same one where anoint Jesus with perfume, come wipe the feet with her hair. That singular act of devotion and can become a seed where can grow into a cherished family relationship. Now, see, say the things we would do out of love for God, the prayers, the sacrifices, the small acts of faith, they know they ever go unnoticed. Mary's past act opened a door of intimacy with Jesus, a friendship within the family that will soon be tested by pain. Many of us get moments when we serve God faithfully, yet trouble they still find us. And just like Mary, even if people know say we get strong love, we show love for God, it no exempt us from any challenge or any life trial with other people they face. But that love what we get for God, they make sure say his presence is in us. We'll come move on to the mystery of delay. When Jesus here say Lazarus be sick, instead of him to move he stay 2 extra days where he did. Just imagine, the same person if he heal, now he can't choose to wait. So it means say sometimes divine love delays now because God is preparing a greater testimony for us. If Jesus don't go quickly at that time when he heard the news, he would have healed a sick man. But because him wait, he can't raise a dead man. When your prayers be like say no they answered, maybe God they set the stage for a miracle that will silence every doubt around you. In short, this chapter 11 of the book of John, it is loaded. When we can read on to verse now, they mention the 12 hours. When he asks, are there not 12 hours in the day? They remind his disciples that there is a divine order, a time for every purpose. You cannot rush the sun to rise, and you know fit stop him from setting. Jesus was moving in divine timing. They talk say there is still work to be done, and until my time is over, nothing can stop me. For our life, there is a divine clock. We dey worry about delays, but God's timing is never late. His plan go unfold hour by hour when he decides. It is by his will, not by man's will. The shortest verse for the Bible, Jesus wept. This is the same man where he knows say he go soon perform miracle, yet he still cry along with other people. If they show his heart, if they show his compassion, they feel the same pain where the people around they feel. His tears were not out of hopelessness. That act of weeping, it demonstrate his humanity and his shared sorrow with the people. That one, they reflect God's grief over sin and death itself. By the time when Jesus finally get to the place now, Lazarus don't die for 4 days, abi? The people say, Lord, by this time there is a stench, there is a smell, there's an odor. It means say he was not embalmed. It means say Lazarus, as soon as they wrap him, they no embalm him. The body don't begin to decay. Yet Jesus called life unto decay. Maybe your dream, your business, your marriage, your faith, they smell. But hear this, when Jesus steps in, even what is rotten can rise again. Then gangan, as Lazarus come out, you go see say he still dey bound in grave clothing. Jesus say, lose him and let him go. Those wrappings now a picture of what Jesus himself go soon wear and later leave behind in his own tomb. Lazarus' freedom is a point to the greater resurrection wey go come when Jesus died. Many of us are alive but still wrapped in fear, guilt, or shame. Those are the grave clothing. The shedding of the grave clothes now of the old and sinful life, maybe fear, addiction, and past failures. Be ready to walk out in the new free life which Jesus they offer us, fully ready to embrace that new identity so that we're not going to remain bound by our former ways. My final lesson now from that man, the high priest, where they unknowingly prophesy that one man go die for the sake of the people. They think say they plot evil. e no know say him dey fulfill prophecy. So just as we don dey read about how God fit use even your enemies as his tool for his big picture, the big plan wey him get, he still use this high priest to accomplish his own plan. Never fear the plans of men. God can turn their schemes into steps that lead to your own destiny.